My name is Emmanuel Megnanglo. I'm a sophomore majoring in computer science and information technology, and I play basketball here at Trine. I'm from Benin, Africa, a country in West Africa between Togo and Nigeria. It's a pretty small country compared to the United States, but it's a pretty beautiful one. My life growing up in Africa was pretty, I won't say easy, but pretty simplest. Like every other kid, just trying to find his hobbies, get to know his life a little better, know his abilities, and from that try to grow up. I was kind of forced to be like my father because he wanted me to be able to keep the family business a little bit, but I wanted to do it my own way, and he understood. It was just about making my own choices and living life as I intended. So my dad has a big factory of rice in the center of the country, and he's running some factories of machineries for agriculture, basically. Just the kind of machine you use in the field or in the farm, basically. So with my major, CSIT, I want to be able to build a network for my dad's company that I can manage. Even if from here, I can still be able to control it, knowing that nowadays everything is virtual, everything is online. It's easier to take decisions even from your couch when you're not in town. So I want to be able to contribute to the success of the company, even if I'm not physically there. Right now, what I'm trying to do is work on a software design because I want to be able to make actions a little easier. Basically, what I'm learning here will be able to run everything in automation. So if we need an information or we need to send a command, build something, or just like fill up the stock, it'll be just from a click instead of calling 2 or 3 people to get the job done, and it's way easier, I feel. Growing up, my dad wanted me to get out of the country and get more experience, not really the United States, but just any other country but Benin. I actually came in America twice. The first time was in July of 2019 for an NBA Academy basketball camp. It only lasted a week, and I was supposed to be selected again, but it wasn't my chance, so I went back home. And in September of 2019, so the same year, I got recruited by a coach in Virginia to play 2 years in high school. But unfortunately, because of my age, I was already 18. So I only played 1 year in high school and came in COVID. So just rushing to find a college, and out of the blue, get to contact 2 or 3 people. And they say, hey, there's a really good school named Trine in Angola, Indiana. And I was kind of confused because we got a country in Africa named Angola too. So when I heard the name, I would say, oh, so I'm going back in Africa then. But they said, no, don't worry, it's in the US. You'll be there in a few moments, so just don't worry about it. And that's basically how I ended up at Trine. I didn't have any specific goals or expectations. I just knew that that was kind of a step in the right direction because for me, it was either I go back home after graduating from high school, or I keep going in school in the US. And Trine was just a gift, basically, from God, if I can say it like that. And I didn't expect anything. I didn't expect the people to be nice or the school to be nice or anything like that. I just wanted some place that I can get a good degree from and still be able to enjoy myself if needed. And Trine just offered it to me, and I'm really glad I actually came here.
We met Emmanuel in July of last year. David Colbert in International Services sent me an email about a young man that was looking for a home and looking for a place to play with a highlight video, and said, would you be interested in recruiting this young man? And we said, absolutely. And then when Emmanuel stepped on campus in July, you could just tell how hungry he was just for a place to grow And he's an incredibly bright young man in a lot of ways. He has an incredibly high basketball IQ, but he wants to be an engineer, and this was a really good fit for him. So we met him in July of last year, and it's been a really remarkable relationship. I've learned a lot from Emmanuel and from many of the other international students that I've had the opportunity to coach throughout my career. The challenges that they've had to overcome, being away from family, learning new languages, it's really, really amazing in a lot of different ways. And I've just been happy to be a part of his journey and try to continue to see him through where he wants to go.
Being in the basketball team helped me a lot because it helped me to open up and talk to people, because as open-minded as I am, I won't say shy. I say more reserved because I don't want to get in messed up situation. But being with the basketball guys helped me open up a little more, be able to communicate and talk to people I've never met, just be friendly in general. It helped me really understand their culture and how they interact with people around them. And from that point, I just needed to learn. And this experience helped me a lot because I can go to anybody in town or everywhere and be confident that I can get the answer I'm looking for. My goal in basketball here at Trine would be help my team win as much games as possible. As long as I'm playing, as long as I'm in a roster, as long as I'm in a team, if I'm able to help the team win games, even the most insignificant one to the most important ones, I want to be part of the winning team and just keep going up from there.
I think he is an incredible teammate. He was the Defensive Player of the Year in our conference last year in the MIAA, and he came off the bench. He only played 15, 16 minutes a game. Those type of individual awards and accolades don't occupy a lot of his thoughts. He just wants to help the team any way possible. And going back to his intelligence level, he picks things up incredibly well. And he may be one of the best communicators that we've ever had in our program in year 2. You come to practice and you'll hear his voice just directing traffic defensively, talking about where he's cutting to or where he's going to screen offensively. He's worked extremely hard at improving his game, but also in the classroom as well. He wants to be a computer engineer, and the opportunities that we have here for him are really remarkable. And I think he just really values and appreciates being a part of the Trine community, but more so directly with our team. I think the guys have really embraced what he brings and the different level of culture. When he went home this summer and brought back some gifts for the staff and introduced the team to a few different types of meals that they have back home in Benin, and he's just been on a remarkable journey, and we're just all really happy to be a part of it.
So outside of basketball at Trine, I am in the multicultural student organization, MSO. I'm also part of the student government. I'm the international center, the second international center. Within MSO, I got the ability to connect with people from other countries like I am, and that are going a little bit through the same struggle as me, because it's not a simple thing to just come in some place and just insert yourself. And it made it easy for me because they're always open-armed. One thing I've learned from Trine in general, but also Trine basketball, is always welcome the challenge. Because you don't know when, you don't know where, you don't know how, but there's always a challenge in front of you. And either you let it go and people talk bad about you, or you take the challenge head on and people are forced to respect you. And so far, I was able to keep going through the challenge.